The buzz around Jennifer Lopez's appearance on The Kelly Clarkson Show was electric, with fans eagerly anticipating a fun, light-hearted interview between two powerhouse entertainers. Both stars, known for their charm and talent, seemed like the perfect pairing for a daytime TV segment filled with laughter, music, and maybe a few heartfelt moments. However, what unfolded on that fateful episode was far from the feel-good vibe everyone expected. Whispers of a heated argument between Jennifer Lopez and Kelly Clarkson began circulating online, fueled by a viral YouTube clip titled "Jennifer Lopez kicked off Kelly Clarkson's show after fiery clash." The internet exploded with speculation, as fans and critics alike scrambled to uncover the truth behind this shocking headline. Was it a real feud, or just another exaggerated rumor in the celebrity gossip mill? To understand what happened, we need to dive into the context of their encounter. Jennifer Lopez was on the show to promote her Up All Night tour, which had already sparked controversy due to its provocative performances. Critics, including Megyn Kelly, had recently slammed Lopez's tour for its risque-filled copyright elements, with some labeling her a soft porn star for her bold stage outfits and choreography. This backlash set the stage for a tense atmosphere, as Lopez was likely prepared to defend her artistic choices. Meanwhile, Kelly Clarkson, known for her down-to-earth demeanor and unfiltered honesty, has never shied away from asking tough questions or sharing her own opinions. The clash, it seems, was a perfect storm waiting to happen. Sources close to the show suggest that the interview started off cordially, with Kelly welcoming J.Lo with her signature warmth. They discussed Lopez's tour, her new album This Is Me Broken Bar Now, and her journey as a performer. But things reportedly took a turn when Kelly asked about the criticism surrounding Lopez's tour. According to insiders, Kelly's question wasn't meant to be confrontational, but it touched a nerve. Lopez, already under scrutiny, may have felt ambushed by the topic, especially on a platform meant to be a safe space for promotion. The exchange quickly escalated, with Lopez defending her artistic freedom and Kelly pushing back, perhaps unintentionally, by questioning whether the tour's provocative nature overshadowed her musical talent. Social media posts on X began to amplify the drama, with some users claiming Lopez stormed off the set, while others argued it was a mutual misunderstanding blown out of proportion. The lack of official footage from the episode NBC has not released the full segment only added fuel to the fire, leaving fans to piece together the story from second-hand accounts and speculative YouTube videos. What's clear is that the interaction left both stars rattled, with Kelly reportedly pausing the show to address the audience directly, a rare move for the season's host. The incident has since sparked debates about celebrity interviews, media scrutiny, and the pressures of maintaining a public image in the face of controversy. To fully grasp the dynamics of this alleged clash, we need to look at the lead-up to Jennifer Lopez's appearance on The Kelly Clarkson Show. Lopez's Up All Night tour, which kicked off in Spain in July 2025, had been making headlines for its bold and unapologetic performances. The tour, a celebration of Lopez's enduring career, featured elaborate choreography, revealing costumes, and a narrative arc tied to her personal journey, particularly her high-profile relationship with Ben Affleck. While fans praised her energy and stage presence, critics like Megyn Kelly were less impressed, accusing Lopez of leaning too heavily into sexualized imagery at the age of 55. Kelly's comments, made on her podcast and widely shared on X, painted Lopez's performances as inappropriate, sparking a broader conversation about ageism and sexism in the entertainment industry. Lopez, no stranger to criticism, responded indirectly through her tour performances, embracing her sexuality as an act of empowerment. This context is crucial because it likely influenced Lopez's mindset going into the interview with Clarkson. Kelly, on the other hand, was navigating her own challenges. The singer and host had recently faced personal turmoil following the death of her ex-husband, Brandon Blackstock, in August 2025, after a battle with cancer. Clarkson had taken time off from her show and postponed her Las Vegas residency to be with her children, River and Remy. During this difficult period, her return to The Kelly Clarkson Show was meant to be a triumphant one, but sources suggest she was still emotionally raw. This emotional backdrop may have made Kelly less prepared to handle a tense exchange with a guest as high-profile as Lopez. According to reports, the interview began with the usual banter, with Kelly performing a rousing rendition of Lopez's Let's Get Loud for her Kellyoke segment, a nod to their shared history as performers. Fans in the audience were thrilled, expecting a fun and nostalgic conversation. However, when the topic of Lopez's tour came up, Kelly reportedly asked a pointed question about the criticism, possibly intending to give Lopez a chance to address her detractors. Instead, Lopez took the question as a critique, responding defensively about her right to express herself artistically. The conversation grew heated, with both women reportedly raising their voices, leading to an awkward moment that stunned the live audience. While some sources claim Lopez walked off the set, others suggest she simply requested a break, and the show paused for a reset. The lack of clarity around the incident has only fueled speculation, with YouTube channels and X-posts exaggerating the drama to paint it as a full-blown feud. The fallout from the alleged argument between Jennifer Lopez and Kelly Clarkson has taken on a life of its own, thanks to the power of social media and clickbait headlines. The YouTube video titled "Jennifer Lopez kicked off Kelly Clarkson's show after fiery clash," posted on July 7, 2025, has garnered millions of views, despite offering little concrete evidence of what transpired. The video, like many others, relies on dramatic narration, splice clips of Lopez and Clarkson from unrelated events, and unverified insider quotes to craft a narrative of chaos. It claims Kelly ambushed Lopez with vicious personal attacks, a characterization that seems at odds with Clarkson's reputation as a warm and empathetic host. On X, fans have been divided, with some defending Lopez's right to stand up for herself and others praising Kelly for asking tough questions. The lack of an official statement from either Star or NBC has allowed these narratives to flourish unchecked. Meanwhile, the broader context of Lopez's tour controversy adds another layer to the story. Critics like Megyn Kelly have argued that Lopez's performances, which include suggestive choreography and minimal clothing, are inappropriate for a woman in her 50s, a sentiment that many have called out as ageist and misogynistic. Licensed therapists quoted in HuffPost noted that such criticism often reflects societal discomfort with women owning their sexuality, especially as they age. Lopez, aware of these debates, likely came into the interview prepared to defend her choices but may have been caught off guard by Kelly's line of questioning. For Clarkson, the incident comes at a time when she's been open about her struggles to balance her demanding talk show schedule with her personal life. Sources close to Clarkson, as reported in People and Daily Mail, have indicated that she's been considering changes to her show, possibly even stepping away when her contract expires in 2026. Due to the toll it's taken on her. The emotional weight of Blackstock's death and her responsibilities as a single mother may have made her less equipped to navigate a tense interview moment. Some speculate that Kelly's question was meant to spark a meaningful discussion about empowerment, but the delivery or tone may have been misjudged, leading to the escalation. The audience, unaware of the behind-the-scenes dynamics, was left stunned as the show abruptly paused, with Kelly reportedly addressing them directly to diffuse the tension. Let's break down what might have happened during the interview itself, based on the limited information available. According to various reports, Jennifer Lopez arrived on the Kelly Clarkson show set in high spirits, ready to promote her Up All Night tour and her new album. Kelly Clarkson, fresh off her Kellyoke performance of Let's Get Loud, welcomed Lopez with enthusiasm, and the two shared a few light moments discussing their shared history in the music industry. Both women have roots in reality TV. Clarkson as the first American Idol winner and Lopez as a former judge on the show, which gave the interview a nostalgic undertone. However, the tone shifted when Kelly brought up the controversy surrounding Lopez's tour. Sources suggest Kelly asked something along the lines of, "How do you respond to critics who say your performances are too provocative for your age?" While the question may have been intended to give Lopez a platform to address her critics, it reportedly came across as judgmental, especially given the public's intense scrutiny of Lopez's recent performances. Lopez, who has faced similar criticism throughout her career, responded passionately, defending her right to express herself and calling out the double standards women face in the industry. Kelly, known for her candidness, didn't back down, reportedly countering with a comment about the importance of balancing artistic expression with audience perception. This exchange, described by some as a fiery clash, led to raised voices and an uncomfortable silence in the studio. Eyewitnesses claim Lopez grew visibly frustrated, possibly feeling that Kelly was siding with her critics. Some accounts suggest Lopez left the set abruptly, while others say she requested a break, and the show paused to allow both parties to cool off. The audience was left confused, with Kelly reportedly stepping in to reassure them, joking about the intensity of the moment to lighten the mood. NBC's decision not to air the full segment has only deepened the mystery, as fans are left to rely on unverified sources and social media speculation. The incident has sparked discussions about the challenges of live TV, where unscripted moments can quickly spiral out of control, especially when two strong personalities are involved. The public's reaction to the alleged clash between Jennifer Lopez and Kelly Clarkson has been a mix of fascination and skepticism. On X, fans have taken sides, with some praising Lopez for standing her ground and others defending Clarkson's right to ask tough questions as a host. Posts like J.Lo was right to call out Kelly for that shady question and Kelly was just doing her job. J.Lo overreacted reflect the polarized nature of the debate. YouTube channels have capitalized on the drama, with titles like Jennifer Lopez walks off Kelly Clarkson's show after heated argument drawing millions of views. These videos often exaggerate the incident, using dramatic music and edited clips to suggest a full-blown confrontation. However, without official footage, it's hard to separate fact from fiction. Some fans have pointed out that both Lopez and Clarkson have a history of supporting each other, as evidenced by Lopez's defense of Clarkson's emotional American Idol performance in 2016, where she praised Clarkson's authenticity. This history makes the idea of a genuine feud seem unlikely to some, who argue the incident was likely a misunderstanding amplified by the media. Others, however, see it as a clash of egos, with two high-profile women navigating the pressures of public scrutiny. The controversy surrounding Lopez's tour, particularly Megyn Kelly's harsh comments, has added fuel to the fire, with some accusing Kelly Clarkson of echoing similar sentiments. Licensed therapists quoted in HuffPost have noted that criticism of Lopez's tour reflects broader societal issues, such as the expectation that women should temper their sexuality as they age. This context may have made Lopez particularly sensitive to Kelly's question, especially if she felt it implied judgment. For Clarkson, the incident comes at a time when she's been open about her struggles with her talk show's demanding schedule and her personal life, including the recent loss of her ex-husband. Sources suggest she's been grappling with burnout, which may have affected her ability to navigate the interview smoothly. The lack of an official statement from either star has allowed the narrative to spiral, with fans and media filling in the gaps with their own interpretations. The media's role in amplifying the alleged clash cannot be overstated. Outlets like Daily Mail and YouTube have run with sensational headlines, painting the incident as a dramatic showdown between two A-listers. The YouTube video Jennifer Lopez kicked off Kelly Clarkson's show after fiery clash is a prime example, using inflammatory language to draw clicks without providing verified footage. This kind of reporting thrives on controversy, often distorting the truth to fit a narrative that sells. In this case, the lack of official footage from the Kelly Clarkson show has allowed speculation to run wild, with some outlets suggesting Lopez was kicked off the show, while others claim she left voluntarily after feeling disrespected. The truth likely lies somewhere in between, but the absence of transparency from NBC has done little to quell the rumors. Social media platforms like X have further fueled the fire, with users posting unverified accounts of the incident and debating its implications. Some have accused Clarkson of being unprofessional, while others argue Lopez overreacted to a fair question. The incident has also reignited discussions about the pressures female celebrities face, particularly when it comes to aging and self-expression. Lopez's Up All Night tour has been a lightning rod for criticism, with figures like Megyn Kelly calling her performances inappropriate, while supporters argue she's reclaiming her power as a performer. Clarkson, known for her feminist stance, may have intended to spark a productive conversation about these issues, but the delivery or context may have misfired. Meanwhile, Clarkson's own challenges of balancing her talk show, music career, and personal life have been well documented, with sources noting her emotional fragility following her ex-husband's death. This context suggests that both women were under significant pressure, which may have contributed to the tension. The media's portrayal of the incident as a feud oversimplifies a complex situation, ignoring the broader dynamics at play, such as societal expectations, personal struggles, and the unpredictability of live TV. What does this incident mean for Jennifer Lopez and Kelly Clarkson moving forward? For Lopez, the alleged clash adds another chapter to her ongoing narrative of resilience in the face of criticism. Her Up All Night tour has been both a commercial success and a source of controversy, with critics questioning her choices while fans celebrate her unapologetic energy. The incident on the Kelly Clarkson show may push Lopez to address the criticism head-on in future interviews, using her platform to advocate for artistic freedom and challenge ageist stereotypes. Her supporters have already rallied around her on X, praising her for standing up for herself and refusing to be shamed. For Clarkson, the incident could have implications for her talk show, which has been a cornerstone of her career since 2019. Sources suggest she's been considering changes to her schedule due to its demanding nature, and this controversy may add to the pressure. Clarkson's fans, however, have largely defended her, arguing that she's human and entitled to missteps. The lack of an official statement from either star leaves room for reconciliation, and given their history of mutual respect, it's possible they'll address the incident privately or even publicly to put the rumors to rest. The broader conversation sparked by this event about women, aging, and self-expression could lead to meaningful discussions on Clarkson's show or Lopez's tour. Both women have built careers on authenticity, and this moment, while messy, reflects the challenges of navigating fame under intense scrutiny. The incident also highlights the power of social media and clickbait media to shape narratives, often at the expense of truth. As fans await more details, the hope is that Lopez and Clarkson can move past this moment and continue to inspire with their talent and resilience. In the end, the alleged clash between Jennifer Lopez and Kelly Clarkson is a reminder of the complexities of celebrity culture and the pressures of live television. What started as a routine interview turned into a viral moment, fueled by speculation, incomplete information, and the public's appetite for drama. While the YouTube video and X posts paint a picture of a dramatic showdown, the reality is likely far less sensational. Lopez and Clarkson, both seasoned professionals, may have simply misread each other's intentions, leading to a heated but fleeting exchange. The lack of official footage or statements from NBC has allowed the narrative to spiral, with media outlets and fans filling in the gaps with their own interpretations. The incident also underscores the broader challenges both women face: Lopez as a performer pushing boundaries in her 50s, and Clarkson as a host balancing personal struggles with a demanding career. Their shared history, from their American Idol days to their mutual admiration, suggests that this moment is unlikely to define their relationship. As the dust settles, fans can hope for clarity, whether through an official statement, a future interview, or even a lighthearted reconciliation on the Kelly Clarkson show. For now, the incident serves as a case study in how quickly a moment can be blown out of proportion in the age of social media. Both Lopez and Clarkson will likely emerge stronger, using their platforms to address the issues raised at artistic freedom, societal expectations, and the power of women in entertainment. As we await further developments, one thing is certain: this story, like their careers, is far from over.